but I remember to sit up right next time I do the video representing the Mississippi campaign, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I was tired as heck.
Yeah, it's better to be you know, faceless, you know, don't have show a picture at all, you know.
Right.
It looks sort of lazy.
Right. Right, because you know how Negroes complain about a little bit of everything.
Well, who cares about Negroes really though? You know, it's just
right, yeah.
You know, it's for our own. It's for our own.
Exactly.
You know, I could care less what Negroes talk about or what they think.
Exactly, really. I'm with you 1,000 on that, Taalik, brother Taalik. You know, because I could care less what Negroes say. Myself, you know, at this point, I could care less if they go to hell.
Well, you told them lie because we lied. You told the Negroes to go to hell because we lied.
Yeah, for real.
Go to hell, Negroes.
Right. Yeah.
Quite honestly, I don't like Negroes. I like, hey, what's up there, twin? I like soul brothers and sisters.
Exactly.
I don't like niggas. I don't like Negroes. I don't like African Americans. I don't like black people. I don't like I don't like none of that stuff.
Exactly.
That stuff is not taking you nowhere. It's not getting you anywhere.
Exactly.
Except more confusion. That's why I'm gonna talk about this African versus Aboriginal crap.
Right.
Hold on, give me a sec. I'll be right back. Hey, what's up there, twin? Well, you didn't have to be totally quiet, brother, to live. You could have went on and rapped a little bit while I was gone.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm here now.
Yeah, but I do want to say some stuff though as we're going into this video. You know, I'm at the point, man. You know, like you said, not caring about what a Negro think.
Yeah.
And like I've said repeatedly other times in different videos, that I could care less what happened to Negroes. Seriously. Because I'm going to tell you something, man. The biggest problems do occur when I encounter Negroes, okay? You know, you know that statement that Marcus Garvey made almost a century ago about the black man being his worst enemy?
Yeah.
Well, that still stands on true ground. And even to a greater degree than during the time when he said that. You know, because, you know, we killing each other over crazy, nefarious reasons, you know, petty reasons. We trying to tear each other down each and every kind of way that we do, you know, and it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why do I care? Why should I care about you when you don't care about yourself and you don't care about your next fellow kind that look like you? You see what I'm saying?
True.
So my thing is that I'm still on this soul train aboard because I do want to eventually see true freedom come to our people. But at the same time, honestly, we don't need their weight in the way.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need those trying to piggyback off of our struggle so they can benefit off of our struggle. Once this thing do ever get off the ground, follows this Mississippi campaign, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that's why I could say the less, I could care less what happened to them. I could care less whatever, because like you said before, a couple of years prior back in some videos, once we do get control of a state and do what we need to do to secure a future for ourselves and generations to come behind us, and for those of us that don't like and care for each other, we could go our own damn separate ways. You see? And I'm definitely totally with that.
Yeah.
Because I don't like everybody just because they look like me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just clearly put that out there. I don't like everybody just because they look like me.
Absolutely.
You know, I've known for a fact over time and for years. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm living in a damn a hostile environment right here in Nebraska, okay? Right here in the good old Great Plains, in the good old U.S. Great Plains. You see what I'm saying? In Middle America, so you know, out here nowhere, no man's land. You see what I'm saying? Among majority conservative ass races. You see what I'm saying? And you get the few Negroes that you do come across out here, and they ain't no different than them. At the same time, you got to look over your shoulders for them. You got to look over your shoulders for these Negroes. That's why I don't say too much to them. Because the first time I open up my mouth and say something, you see, about anything concerning liberation for dark-skinned descendants of slaves born in America, or anything concerning our plight, I guarantee you, these are the type of Negroes that'll go run back a massa and tell them everything you said. Like they used to do on the plantation. Oh, massa, we got somebody trying to stir up trouble among the slaves. You know, I mean, these are the type of Negroes that exist here where I'm at in Nebraska. You know what I'm saying? No wonder why probably Malcolm X's father got ran out of Omaha back in the 1920s. You know, these are the kind of Negroes you got here in Nebraska. And I'm going to repeat it again. No wonder why that's a possibility why Malcolm X's father got ran out of Omaha, Nebraska by the Ku Klux Klan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because of his support for Marcus Garvey's UNIA organization. You know? So like I said, I mean, you know, it's like this is the type of mentality set that I find among the so-called black people in this state.
Well, speaking of a mindset, let's deal. I'm gonna go ahead and deal with the topic and open up, because open up officially the live.
Yes.
Yes. As always, in the name of our ancestors, peace forever and always. Welcome to another edition of what I call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I'm the host of this program, the gatekeeper, known here on social media, wherever you may find me. I am known as the Mighty One, Angel Snub 7. I am also your soul brother, number one. On board the soul train right now is our soul brother Taalik. Hope that you enjoyed opening statement to this conversation, and we can go back to that. I just wanted to knock off the main topic of the video because I don't want to be accused of false advertising.
False advertising. By the way, brother, are you down there? Are you still down there in Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s hometown?
Yes, we are. We are broadcasting live, thanks to Sister Noble. Okay. We are broadcasting live here in Atlanta, Georgia. Going to be here all week until Soul Liberation Day, which is Saturday, December the 7th, 2019. Hey, my Allison is in the house. Hey, Allison, what's up? I got Keaton, I got my twins, I got the twins, I got Keaton, I got Allison, I got Taalik, I got all that I need. Anybody else that want to come on in the house, y'all come on and join the party. But we're really gonna try to get down December the 7th, 2019, Soul Liberation Day. Be there, as they say, or be square. I got to get fired up. I gotta really turn the heat up on for that day, because you know I've been advertising. That's the video lecture. That's the get together. That's my video of the year. You know, so we gotta do that one. All right. Yeah, we broadcasting live in Atlanta, Georgia. We are also simulcasting right now live on Facebook. So we're on Facebook and we're on YouTube, and we're just live. When you come to this rostrum, we just live. We don't talk about the dead. I don't concentrate on the past. That's nice to know about what happened to Marcus Garvey, Malcolm, and Elijah Muhammad, and Harriet Tubman. Beautiful, beautiful, wonderful. But we don't live.
We are in the 21st century.
Yeah.
We still going through hell.
Yeah. So, you know, we still going through the same crap that they were going through. It's time, and we are the generation. Hey, what's up there, Earth Man? We are the generation that really could be the greatest generation ever produced. We have the knowledge, we have the understanding, we got the tools, we have the money, we got the manpower, everything we need that they wish they had back in their day. We have everything that we need in order to turn this thing around like it never happened. We can do that. It is our arrogance, it is our jealousy, our envy, these type of things, our refusal to do something new. We keep doing the same old, and that's a sign of insanity. When you continue to do the same things over and over again that clearly don't work, and you have not tried to revise or nothing, you're just doing the same old thing over and over again, and you expected a different result. That's a sign of insanity. But see, I want to tell you, I'm not really angry at folks. I'm not really angry at you at all, because I understand that you're a slave. I mean, what do you expect from people who are slaves? And not only have you been slave to Europeans, but then many of you just changed slave masters, and you just run from the European slave master. Now it's all blackity black, black. You want your slave master to be black. That's the only thing you did. So that's really defeating the purpose of being liberated. You want to be free from a European racist oppressor. You also want to be free from any oppressor. I don't care who it is. I don't give a damn if it's God. You deserve, this is your life. You deserve a break today. It ain't McDonald's. It's that you need a break from all this damn oppression. Somebody telling you what to do. Somebody always dominating you, always threatening you, always bullying you. You need a break from all this mess once and for all. So if you come here and the only thing you want to do is go from one slave master to another, this is not the place to be. I want you to enjoy your life. I want you to begin to make decisions on your own. Think for yourself. Stop talking about, well, the Bible said, the Quran said, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said. What about what you say? What about what's on your mind? We might as well have a brain transplant, take everything out your skull and put Minister Farrakhan brain in your skull. or Elijah Muhammad, or put the Bible in your skull, because you don't have no thoughts of your own. You're not thinking for yourself. You can't think. It's over 40 million of us in this country. You mean to tell me with over 40 million brains, we have yet to, or even back in the day, it was 20 million, 15 million. Out of all these brains that we got, you mean to tell me with all this brain power, we have yet to come up with something to get us out of this situation once and for all? It just goes on and on. Oh, and you keep telling me, oh, it's getting better. You know, you're going to say the same thing in the year 3030. Oh, God is going to come. It's getting better. Things take time. What? First of all, you don't have all the time in the world. What do you mean by things take time? Go to your job and tell the boss, well, you know, things take time. They'll be calling you to human resources and telling you can go home. That's what they're going to tell you. It's crazy to talk about things take time. What do you mean things take time? No. But look here. We want to talk about a quick subject here and call it a day. And the title that we've chosen for these few minutes is this African versus Aboriginal identity warfare. I'm very sure many of you are familiar with that. If you are, raise your hand. I'm raising my hand. Look, Taalik, I'm raising my hand. Woohoo! Snap that! I'm raising my hand. I know about it. It's really funny because we have our priorities messed up. Because that really shouldn't even be a priority. That's the least of your problems. Because the reality is, whether you call yourself a Native American, Aboriginal, or whether you call yourself an African, or whatever you call yourself, the reality is we all fit into this category, and it's called the N-word. Nobody don't care about all this other stuff y'all talking about, these other identities and all this scholarship that you come up with. Nobody cares about that. When they look at you, they say, there goes a N-word. That's what they say. So all this, your priorities is all messed up. And that's another thing in the so-called Black community. We have our priorities, and it's mind-boggling to me also that we act like we're trying to live normal in a society that's unnatural and very hostile to you. How can you operate in an environment that is so hostile to you, you could lose your life in the blink of an eye just because of the color of your skin? You live in an environment where not only do you have that kind of enemy, but even the very people you come from, you got to watch what you do, watch what you say, because they are prone to do the same thing. Take your life for no reason in the blink of an eye. That's why Brother Talib, in his recent talks with us, he was talking about black on black violence. You are caught between a rock and a hard place. You want to talk about African and Aboriginal, and nobody don't give a damn. Our people are suffering. They do suffer identity crisis. They don't feel loved, okay? Talking about Aboriginal, talking about if you are African, don't solve that problem. That's why they will stab you in your African Aboriginal face. Don't give a damn about no stuff like that. How am I going to eat? How am I going to stop these racists from shooting me in the face? How am I going to be employed? What's going to happen to my family after I'm dead and gone? These are top priority issues: food, clothing, and shelter. You tell me, how does a conversation about if you are Aboriginal, if you're African, how does that provide food, clothing, and shelter? It does not. The average brother and sister, and I can take from my family right now. If I had a family reunion right now, got with my brothers and sisters or whatever, and we started talking, and I started talking about some damn Aboriginal African stuff, they'd be looking at me like I'm crazy and slowly leave. And that's what happened to y'all too, when you try to talk to your family about stuff like that, don't it? They slowly leave you talking by yourself. It's about food, clothing, and shelter. When you can provide food, clothing, and shelter, now people can begin to listen because my belly full, there's a roof over my head. And see, the reason why you talk the way you talk is because you were comfortable. You got plenty of food, you got shelter, all that type of thing. You a comfortable Negro. So you can spend your day, 24 hours a day, talking about and fighting over, is you an African or is you Aboriginal? When that pecker would put you in the ground, he just said the N-word and call it a day. He's not tripping whether you're African, Aboriginal, or Islander, or wherever the hell it is. Your priorities are all messed up. And it goes back to the Mississippi campaign, because the reason why you are in that grave, because you did nothing to protect yourself from the enemies that you live with. The Mississippi campaign can protect you from our brothers and sisters who have turned, as I say, to a savage state. And you keep them off, and they will respond once you are able to be the example of what you're talking about and show them this is what we can do. Because our people suffer from hopelessness. What are we gonna do? Do you think a brother really want to go out in the street and risk his life selling drugs? Do you think a sister really want to be in the strip club? Do you think people want to be a prostitute? Do you think our people want to be these, what we consider low life? Oh, when I grew up, when they was children, you on the playground. I've never heard it. Maybe you have. I've never heard it. I've never heard a child say, when I grew up, I want to be a prostitute. I want to suck on some dang-a-lang. I think that'll be really, really fun. What about you, Maurice? Oh, I want to be a drug dealer. I want to be the kingpin of my city. I want to sell drugs. I want to dodge bullets. I want to run from the cops. I've never heard children talk like that. But in their environments, they do have an understanding that could be your future. And that is your future because we, or those of us who claim to be awake, those of us who know better, we are wasting our time talking about, is you an African? Is you an Aboriginal? No, I tell you what both of y'all are. You're damn fool. That's what you are. That's what you are. An African fool, an Aboriginal fool, a Kemetic fool, a Hebrew Israelite fool, a Nubian fool, and the list goes on. Christian fool. You must become independent. You got to grow up out of this slave mentality. You are comfortable and you are satisfied with talk. In order for us to start the conversation, we must talk. There's no doubt about that. But you allow all these people that do all this big talk, they have all these subscribers, all these listeners, all thing they do is talk, and that's all you allow them to do is talk. You never stop them and say, okay, you've done all this talking. What are we producing now? Where are you leading us to? What is going to be what is the ultimate goal here, sir? I hear you talk. I just donated to your super chat. You've been doing this for years. Some of these people like Tariq Nasheed, the Black Authority, and some of these people, they've been on YouTube for years. You got somebody like Louis Farrakhan, been working in the community, putting in that work for 40 years. What do they have really to show? Except a bunch of excuses why I couldn't. You got Umar Johnson on YouTube right now. Umar Johnson keep talking about making excuses where the white man is doing this, and the white man setting my school up, and the white man making all these, doing all this stuff. It's just excuse after excuse, pure incompetence. And see, the reason why you allow that is because you're a comfortable Negro. You go to work, many of you have decent jobs. You have a decent car, decent house. You live comfortable. So you don't trip on the fact that these people are not producing nothing for you. They're not producing nothing. Do you know the homeless population in California is just steady climbing all over this country? Not only soul brothers and sisters on the street, but American citizens are on the street, and it's climbing. It's not declining. It's growing. Nobody cares. You don't hear these candidates talk about the homeless population. You don't hear these Republicans or Democrats. You don't hear them talk about the homeless problem or poverty in general. You don't hear them talking about it. Let's build a wall. All the money you would use to build a wall, you could get your homeless people off the damn street. All the money they spending on bombs and incarceration, because a lot of those people that's behind bars is because of racism. It's not because they did a real serious crime. A lot of the people behind bars are there, as you know, because of racism, because you are the N-word, because you are an Aboriginal or African. Throw your African Aboriginal ass in jail, in prison. And maybe your Aboriginal African God and the spirits can come and get your ass out. Has not happened yet. It's a waste. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of conversation. But we love that. They love this. They love nothing. They love nothing. How can you love nothing? And see, this is another thing. When you talk about men and women, a lot of men get upset with women because they look at the house, they got a man, and you have nothing. And the men get angry at the sister because she's frustrated. I got a man in the house, and I'm struggling. I don't have nothing to eat. The children are, what, hey, you mean to tell me the sister don't have the right to complain? She's supposed to have a man in the house, and the bill's not getting paid, and this guy is laying around the house playing video games and making excuses. Well, the white man don't want me to have a job. That's the excuses. White man don't want me to have a job. I can't do this. My back hurt. Your back hurt, but funny, your back don't hurt when you was making all these babies you got. These cats' back never hurt when they making babies. But after the babies are here and they need food, clothing, and shelter, oh, my back hurt. Now all of a sudden your back hurt. Because they know that the sister gonna turn to the welfare system and Masa gonna take care of everything. And she's stupid enough to hold on to something like that in the house because she just gotta have a man in her bed. Just any kind of trash, just long something lying in her bed. That's sad. Having relationships with men and women right now, we don't even love. We don't even like, but we just got to have somebody in our bed so we can get down, because that sex thing is part of your problem. It's helping you deal with the madness. We use sex like we use drugs. and alcohol and liquor and religion. You use it as a means of escape. So while you're making love, you understand. Do you understand where I'm coming from, Brother Taalik? When they making love.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, most definitely, brother.
See, when they making love, they ain't thinking about somebody calling them the N-word or their bills or employed. I'm just getting down. It's a way to escape reality. And you use liquor and drugs and Netflix.
No, wait, you just doing the Netflix with it?
Yeah.
Not the Netflix.
Oh, yeah. Netflix, cable, satellite TV. Calgon, take me away. That's what it's about. But see, these are temporary. And that's why you need more movies from Netflix. You need more condoms. You need more birth control. You need more liquor bottles. You need more and more because it's never going to satisfy you because it's temporary. Because when you come down off of your high,
welcome to life. Welcome to reality.
Right. See? You keep chasing that temporary stuff. You got to keep talking to God. God, because God never answered. So you constantly got to keep talking to God. Oh, Allah. Oh, please, Allah. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Allah. Yahshua. You got to constantly, you got to keep it going. See, when you eat and you get full, you don't want nothing no more. You say, look, baby, baby, Alliston, that was a beautiful meal. Sister, you threw down. I am full. I can't eat another bite. You don't want no more because you're satisfied. But when you're not satisfied, I want more. Give me more. I need more. Because you're not satisfied. You're not full. So in this particular case, you'll never get full because your problem has not been solved. Your problem is racism, what they call pink supremacy. That's your problem. And you're eating, you're getting a lot of sex, you're getting a lot of liquor and marijuana and Netflix and AMC movie theaters and satellite TV. You getting
don't forget about crack.
Oh yeah, well, crack, that falls drugs,
Even meth. You got black folks even now. They crossed over the meth.
Oh yeah, because they're looking for a way out. And then we have a community of people, the Aboriginal African folks, who's supposed to have the education. They're supposed to have the supreme wisdom, the information. They're supposed to have the answer. But as you can see, it keeps going on and on and on. The only thing they do is feed you temporarily. Oh, I just love Minister Farrakhan. He's just so wonderful. He's just so full of knowledge. And you're still in your condition. Beautiful speech. Beautiful speech. Articulate. Umar Johnson, going on 15 years, still no school. You got somebody like Jason Black, the Black Authority, and Tariq Nasheed, all these different persons, all these different people. And you giving them your money and your time, and they're not producing nothing for you. Then you have the nerve to come here. Where my damn trolls at? Where my trolls at? Then you have the nerve to come here and don't help me. You don't give me a dime. You don't help me and tell me what I'm not doing. But then you supporting these people that's supposed to be doing, and they're giving you nothing. They're giving you the nothing, the same nothing that I have. The difference between myself and them is they are getting the help. They're getting the money. So you really can't expect me to produce nothing. I have no help. I have no money. But you want to put me in the same category as them? No, they are the ones. They are the ones failing you, not me. They are the ones. Your priorities is all messed up. Your priorities is all messed up. But you're satisfied with having nothing. You know, there's a lot of people who are satisfied with nothing. But you also live in an environment where they don't want you to have nothing. Because if they gave you something, who's going to do the real work in this country? Who's gonna wash the dishes, put out the trash, and all these jobs that y'all, I could not do that. I could not pick up no trash. I couldn't wash no dishes. You just so hossidity on yourself, and I couldn't do that kind of work. Lazy ass folks, spoiled. You just don't know a time coming around where your spoiled ass gonna get everything that's coming to you. What you can't do, it's above you. Here you are, we got to eat. Is there any of you in the chat room and out there in the audience and on Facebook? You got to eat. Do you know that corn and potatoes and everything that you like, all those y'all vegetarians that come out the ground and you got to get dirty to go get it? Do you realize that? Those of you who eat meat, don't you know that animal has to be butchered and blood is everywhere and pigs and chickens and stuff is screaming for their lives? All that has to be done. Somebody got to do it. You're nasty after you eat your meal of your vegetables and your chicken and your pork meal, and you go to the toilet and take a dump, and you flush the somebody got to deal with that. Somebody got to take care of that. The car that you drive on the road, somebody got to breathe in all that damn asphalt and be out there in the hot sun putting down that pavement so you can drive your $50,000, $100,000 ass car. Who gonna be around to do all that damn work? And you want to make mockery of people who do labor like that. You too good. Are we so arrogant? You know, we're going to get what's coming to us, you spoiled ass. Then you allow other people to grow your food, and you have the nerve to complain it's got hormones in it. It's genetically modified.
Genetically modified.
Yeah. If I'm growing it, I grow it the way I want to grow it. If you want different, grow your own crap.
Right.
You too high and mighty to grow your own food. You don't want to raise any chickens. You don't want to raise any ducks or whatever. When you tell your children about college, it's never about farm life. And that's the number one thing we need to be doing so we can control our food. Why do you think some of these people are crazy? They are putting, and you said yourself, they putting all kinds of chemicals and stuff in our food, but you're not inspiring the children to be farmers and let's grow our own food. That genetically modified and antibiotics and hormones or whatever. It sure tastes good, don't it? Because your lazy ass,
right.
you know?
I mean, that chicken sandwich at Popeyes sure tastes good.
Oh,
I tried one a few days ago. I mean, but damn.
Yeah.
Like you say, you got all them genetic hormones and all the other crap injected in it too.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like 99% of your food that you eat.
Yeah.
In that case, I mean.
And your water, you need water to drink, don't you?
Right.
And you don't care about what's coming out the tap, you know, the water source. You have look, do you look?
About them brothers and sisters in Flint. That's still suffering from that.
Yeah, still that's not over with. That's still going on.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something about your water supply and medications. The municipal water system is designed to deal with certain bacteria and things of this nature. Your municipal water system is not designed, okay, it's not designed to deal with medication. People are throwing their medications down the toilet. Regular medications for heart problems or whatever. Also, dingbat medication. And y'all drinking this stuff, okay? So when I tell you about taking control of a state, they laugh. You take control of a state so that you can control that water system, so your people can drink better water, so they don't be drinking medicine that clearly is driving all of us crazy. That medicine, if it's heart medicine, and you are a healthy person, and you drinking this heart medicine, what you think that's going to do to your heart? You say that you're not crazy, but you're drinking psycho medicine. What you think going to happen to you? I'm just saying. I'm not the smartest person in the world. I never claim to be. I don't claim to be divine. I don't claim to be I don't claim to be your Messiah. I don't claim to be your hero or a savior. I don't claim none of that. First of all, that's too much of a burden, because if you claim that stuff, people expect something out of you. That means you need to really produce. You let Farrakhan, people like Farrakhan run around here talking about he's divine or whatever, but he don't really produce. Because, oh man, because if Farrakhan is connected to God the way he claimed, this whole thing should be over with. I mean, because you connected to the God that created the heavens and the earth and all this other stuff that y'all talk about. This is a done deal. This whole thing should have been over a long time ago. You got these people that say, I'm connected to God. Okay, well, this situation should be, that means you connected to power. I mean, am I off base here, Taalik? Am I off base?
I mean, you just keeping it straight.
Yeah.
Forward, without no chase.
Okay.
Without no chase, brother. You just keeping it directly straight forth and straight to the point. That's all I can say about that.
Look, it's very simple. If I'm connected to Michael Jackson and Prince, I'm well connected in the music industry. That means if I connect myself to you, who is a nobody, I can make a somebody out of this nobody in the music business. Because I'm connected to some heavy hitters, Michael Jackson and Prince. These people are telling you they are connected to God. They don't have a pot to piss in. Here you are connected to God, and the people who follow you and believe in you, you drinking some damn psycho medicine.
And by the way, brother, they don't thoroughly clean that water out after you done took a dump and flushed it down the toilet, like you say. Mm-hmm. When you throw all that medication or whatever into the toilet and stuff, and it go down the pipe drain and all.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
They don't clean that water out thoroughly like people think. That water is still contaminated to a large percent of degree, when you consuming that water in your body. And then that water that they, sell you at the store off the counter in the bottle ain't all that pure either. You know? So, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, basically concurring with what's been said here, I mean, we got to take control of the state so that we can control our water and like, you know, how we even grow our own food, you know? Because we, you know, when we up under somebody else, especially being that we're among the enemy in his house, you know, we got to worry about eating from his plate. You see? So we got to worry about eating from his kitchen. So, I mean, you know, especially those of you in the pro-Black conscious community that realize this, you know what I'm saying? But you're not making no type of, you know, adjustments or preparations to separate yourselves from this enemy so that our people, as well as our future generations behind us, could be protected from all this, you know, that we dealing with. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm back.
So, I mean, but yeah, I'll pass the mic back on to my brother Taalik, but I just want to, you know, throw that in there.
Yeah, sorry about that. A little slight interruption. It just goes to show that we need to get more serious. We need to become more mature. But like I told you before, I'm not really angry at us because slavery is all that we know of. We still have that slave mentality. We don't think like free people. Just because you holler Black power don't mean that you have a free mind. Just because you holler or talk about Black this and Black first and RBG Nation, that does not mean you have a free mind. That does not mean anything. Matter of fact, your actions demonstrate what you really are about. You have thousands of these people who have this particular thinking process, and they have not been able to accomplish nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Nothing. They have not accomplished and doing no more than what I got. I got lint in my pocket, and they do too. They don't.
Yeah, brother, while you was interrupted or had to do something, I was just explaining to him that, you know, these water refinery plants, you know what I'm saying, don't clean that water out. You know, like the massive population think they do, you know? Some of that water still be contaminated, even the water that's sold in a bottle off the shelf, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, all of it is still damn tap water.
Yeah, it's all tap water.
No matter what brand they put on it.
Yeah, it's all tap water.
Exactly.
You know, when you buy it when you do buy it in the bottle, they do clean it up a little better than just coming out the tap.
Right.
Maybe they did a test. They did a test, and they found they really couldn't find no difference.
Say they couldn't find no difference.
No, and they did a test on the street, and people didn't know the difference between they found no difference between the tap water and the bottled water.
Oh man.
And I'll tell you something else. See, we have to change. Look, Brother Mark said, don't forget the fluoride. You know we can't forget the fluoride. And you know, you spit that fluoride right back into the water. When you're brushing your teeth, you add more fluoride to the water. You know, you brush your teeth, spit in the sink, and you add more fluoride.
Right.
There's something else that we probably don't even think about. They're throwing plastic into the water system. And you know this plastic breaks down and it becomes microscopic. So we're drinking some plastic too, right? We're drinking plastic.
Right.
We're drinking plastic because this oil, these things that we're using, shouldn't even be in places that could actually tank the water supply. We're just throwing like this plastic bottle. It's just getting thrown anywhere. They're throwing tons and tons of plastic into the ocean. The fish are getting plastic inside their bodies. When you eat fish, you're eating plastic. Are you listening to me? And the animals that eat the fish getting plastic inside of them. Pretty soon when we die, you don't even have to embalm nobody. We already got enough plastic where we already be preserved. They're all ready to go. And the only thing these people want to talk about, black power, black fur, keep complaining about what the white man did and what the white man, you need to be taking care of yourself. Your black power crap has failed you. You need to be taking care of yourself. This is why it's important for you to take control of a state. So at least in this one geographical area, because these politicians don't give a damn about not only soul brothers and sisters, they don't give a damn about nobody. They are on the payroll of those who are putting plastic out in the water, that's giving antibiotics to the chickens and the hormones to the fish and the genetically modified crap. I see the trucks up and down the road all the time. One of the biggest companies is ADM. And you are allowing them to feed you because you're too high. Look, you could take a state like Mississippi that's already an agricultural state, and that state could actually produce all the food that we as a people really would need. Of course, you would share with other folks, but you would be taking care of your people so that they could get real bottled water, clean bottled water, their chicken and their meat and their vegetables going to be as clean as we can get it, because we still won't be in a position. We don't control the water and we don't control the air. And these people are constantly polluting our environment. But since we care for our people, since we care for humanity, since we care for life in our control, we'll do the best that we can to give the people the best. And maybe through our example, maybe some of these other idiots will follow suit. But right now, you're dealing with folks that don't give a damn about nobody. Black power don't give a damn about you. I'm going to say that again. Black power don't give a damn about you. Here we are homeless, including soul brothers and sisters. Is the black power folks, are they creating low-income housing? All the money they're getting, that's the least you can do. Some of you are paying $500, $1,000, $1,500 a month rent or a mortgage. That's ridiculous. And you wonder why people are on the street? But your salary isn't on that level. If you miss one paycheck, you're homeless out on the street. You know this and I know this. They suggest, look, check this out. They suggest that we're supposed to have enough money to live on for 4 months. How many of you have enough money? How many of you have enough wealth that you can live without a job for 4 months? Raise your hand. Ain't too many folks raising their hand.
And don't sit up there and try to use that fake ass defense about the reason why a lot of people are homeless because they on drugs and alcohol. That's far from the truth.
Yeah. You can go on YouTube and see so many homeless persons, whole family. It's not because of drugs and alcohol. So we're spending hours and hours and hours. Am I Aboriginal? Am I African? What? Go to where people are homeless and start having that conversation with them. You know you're African, right? You know you're Aboriginal. They don't want to talk to you. You bring into them foolishness. Nobody interested in that conversation. You can have that conversation because for the time being, you're comfortable. But when you get yourself messed around, and as they say in religion, Lord, please don't let that happen. But we don't know what might happen to us in the future. We don't know what might happen to us. I never thought I would be in the crazy house for 10 years. That was the furthest from my mind. I had no thoughts about nothing like that. Because I was in the Nation of Islam, I knew it was a possibility I could end up going to jail, go to prison because of my activity. But the thought about being in the crazy house for 10 years, that was the furthest from my mind. I never thought about it. You don't know what might happen to you in life. You don't know what's going to happen to you. Life is not guaranteed to you. As soon as this video is over, all of us could be dead. That's the reality of it. Life is not promised to none of us. And many of you don't want to do nothing because you think you have the time. Oh, well, I can get to that next week. Then you die tomorrow morning. So I guess that was something that you never had a chance to get to. Had you went on and done it, then it would have been over with while you had the time. Now you don't have the time. It's over. Time waits for no one. You playing a game with time. You think you got all the time in the world to get things the way you feel they need to be. No, you don't. I would even say it's a possibility we already run out of time. And now we're getting ready to get what's coming to us. But like I say, brothers and sisters, that's our choice. I mean, that's what you want. If you're satisfied with having nothing, hey, what can I say? Hey, you're satisfied with having nothing. Me, I can't do it. You making a claim that you have all this information, the knowledge and understanding, and you so great and divine. I expect you to produce. Your talk don't impress me. Talk might impress you out here. Talk don't impress homeless people. Talk don't impress the poverty stricken, those who have become hopeless. They don't want to hear about Jesus. They don't want to hear about Allah. It's very difficult to talk about Allah and Jesus when your stomach is rumbling. It's very difficult to talk about Allah and Jesus when you're on the street and that damn snow start falling and the temperatures start going down to below zero. Very difficult to talk about, and you damn sure not going to talk about, are you an African? Is you an Aboriginal? And the bottom line is, you're neither anyway. That's the bottom line. The bottom line is you are neither. During the time of Frederick Douglass called it, and I've been telling y'all all the time, Frederick Douglass said the so-called Negro, the Black American, has been here for 270 years, and we are a admixture. We were created by chattel slavery. We're not Africans, and the only reason why we're Native Americans is because we was created here, not because we are connected to Cherokees or the Sioux or whoever. We were created by chattel slavery, and there's nothing wrong with that, because even though we come from that place, if you look at our history, we've still been able to accomplish and do great things. And once we come out of this situation, we can do even better, because actually it's racism, white supremacy, and our own ignorance that is holding us back. You get this stuff off of you, and you will be amazed at how incredible we are. You will stop talking about Egypt and ancient Ethiopia and all this other great stuff that y'all brag about right now. You brag about that because you stop producing greatness for yourself. So you got to go back and talk about what Marcus Garvey did, what Malcolm did, Harriet Tubman. You got to keep talking about that, because right now you've gotten to the point your ass, lazy ass, don't want to do nothing. You do nothing absolutely at all. You still living, they talking all that black power stuff and still living off what Dr. King and the civil rights movement did in the 1960s. You produce nothing. You influence nothing. You have nothing, and you are satisfied with nothing. You should be shaming yourself. You should be shaming yourself. Hey, I got one of my trolls finally popped up. Hey, troll, how you doing, Chico? He goes by the name of Chico. Hey, you speak Spanish? Bumla sumero so sekirete semia, amigo. Woo! But I'm done with my rant basically. I got 10 minutes if you want to say a little something to live, you can. But I'm basically done. That Aboriginal African thing. I just wanted to say is I did my talking over the weekend. Yeah. And basically, like I say, man, it's basically you know, all in the same equation of what was just said. Yeah. You know, on this hangout, because I mean, at the end of the day, if we don't snap out of our ignorance and our sleep and slumbering, we will end up in the concentration camps, dumped in the mass grave, and we ain't got to worry about, like you say, being, you know, embalmed and nothing, because they just gonna throw all our happy asses in the mass grave, like they did the Nazis in Germany, and be done with it, you know? Like they did the Jews in Nazi Germany. I mean, and people don't think that can happen here in America. You know, especially, and we definitely be the first ones to go, as far as us as dark skin, you know, descendants of slaves. You know, we'll be the first ones. Yes. So, I mean, we want to, for those who keep saying America gonna fall, well, keep living comfortable in America, and you will be falling right along with America. Yeah. It's just that simple. Yeah. I mean, you know, so, yeah. I mean, I'm just tired of, I mean, you know, like I say, man, you know, either Negroes want freedom or death. Yeah. And that's the bottom line. And I yield the mic back to you, my brother, to carry us out of here. Okay, okay. Oh, I want to say shout out to Mark. I just missed somebody else. I want to holler at one of my favorite people there. Oh, and Jay. Yeah, Jay. Jay and Mark. What's up? What's up? What's happening? Glad to see you. I got somebody in here saying they calling themselves the MD20. I guess that's Mad Dog 2020. They're a wino. Mad Dog 2020. Mad Dog 2020. I ain't heard that one in a while. I haven't either, so they must be old school or something. Yeah. Hey, Mad Dog, you didn't come here drunk, did you? Because Mad Dog actually come here. He said, I challenge you to a debate, Operation Exodus versus ADOS. And you want to know something? I really don't have a problem with debates, but a lot of these people are too emotional for me. They get to crying because if you want to debate me, if you really think that ADOS supersedes the Mississippi campaign, the only thing ADOS do is y'all begging the white man for some money. I say take it. I say take the money. You don't have to beg nothing. Be smart enough to take what you want. Your enemy is not as smart. Be smarter than your enemy. Chico said, I'm clowning people's name. Because, you know, Chico, is you a Mexican? I don't. He said, Chico said, I'm making people fun of people's names instead of, hey, what's up there, Scott? Chico said, I'm making fun of people's names instead of answering the question. I have over 1,000 videos. I don't know how many videos that I have on the Mississippi campaign. Every one of you that pop up, I'm not personally going to be addressing you. If you really want to know, go check out the video. Go check out the video. Matter of fact, I have a channel called Operation Exodus Mississippi. Then after you show me that you actually watched and listened to the video, then I can answer your question. I'm not going to answer the question from every Tom, Dick, and Harry that come on my board and personally talk to your happy ass. If you want some attention, go take your $20 and put it down the bra straps of a stripper.
Right, exactly.
That's what you need to do. Mad Dog said he got his numbers from football numbers from Madden. Something about, I don't know a lot about football. What's his name? Madden. Remember that game, Madden or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Madden 20 or whatever.
Yeah.
You know something, Mad Dog? I'm not Mad Dog. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna call you Mad Dog. MD20. I really don't mind having the debate. It's cool. My contact information is in the information box. Send me an email and we can discuss it. But like I told you, so many of these people that I've been dealing with lately, they get emotional. They want to start calling your name. They start falling apart, all this old kind of crazy stuff. I don't have time for it. Strictly the information, strictly the plan, and we can do this. And I will show you that Operation Exodus Mississippi far superior, far supersedes ADOS, the Nation of Islam, the Hebrew Israelites, the RBG Nation, Black First. Bring it all, baby. I can do it. I'll show you that it supersedes all of it. And you can be a winner instead of continuously being a loser. Be smart, be intelligent. So send me an email and we can get that done. And maybe our conversation, we can show people how debates and how discussions supposed to be done. So peace to you, MD20. Even peace to you, Chico. But like I told you, I'm not going to go back and forth with every person that come on the platform. I can't do that. It's too many people. I can't do that. That's why they make videotapes. That's why you have videos. So you don't have to repeat yourself live. You can just go to the video, listen to the video. So now MD, go to my channel, Operation Exodus Mississippi, and that way you can study on what you challenging. Because when you get out here now, I'm not gonna hold back. I'm gonna have to bring it to you, baby. I'll have to bring it to you. Chico said there are only 7 people in here. Chico, I don't care if it's one. I don't care, Chico, I don't care if it's one person. Because your people that got 100,000 subscribers, they're not doing no more than I'm doing. If they are, Chico, do me a favor. Put down the accomplishments of the people that have thousands of subscribers, millions of followers, whatever. Jot down, put on a list real quick before we get out of here. Jot down what they have done within the last 2 years. I want to see, because I don't see it. I like to talk about it. They have thousands of followers, thousands of subscribers, lots of money. What have they done within the last 2 years, Chico? We're gonna wait on Chico to put down these marvelous accomplishments these people have done. And by the way, Chico, I'm not Black Power. I'm a soul brother #1. Chico think that I'm pro-Black. Chico haven't been around long, have you?
No.
Don't you see what it says, Chico? It says Soul Liberation Day. It don't say Black Power Day. It don't say Aboriginal Day, African American Day. It don't say, it says Soul Liberation Day. I'm a soul man. There was a song by Sam and Dave. They said, I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. That's what I am. That's what we are. That's what my ancestors told me I am. They told me we are of the soul. We soul brothers and sisters. And that's what we was for a long time. I grew up in it. I grew up in it. The 1960s, the 70s, early 80s. We was full of soul. And then when they killed soul, that's when we died. And that's now you don't have a damn thing at all. Period. You got Black Power. Hey, what's up there? My sunshine is in the house, and Scott. Hey, my sunshine is in the house. So I'm waiting on Chico said your ego is critical. Scott, I mean not Scott, I'm sorry. Chico says my ego is critical. Let me show y'all Chico. Hey Chico from Tijuana. Hey Chico, we still waiting on you to make a list of the accomplishments of the people that you love. It's good to see you too, Sunshine. Hey, make a real quick list of what your people that you love, your 100,000 subscribers, what have they done in the last 2 years? And that's the only reason why I'm waiting, because really our live stream is over. But Chico says there's only 7 people here. Chico said I don't have nothing going on. So Chico, that means Chico knows about the people that got something going on. Thousands of subscribers, lots of money. What have they done besides a DVD, a debate? See, Chico won't even respond. Chico said, don't think that Chico might be Alquan. That's probably who it is. That's probably who it is, Alquan. Hey, that's a good one, Alquan. Now he's Chico. Now that's a good one. Chico, see, because it even sounds like Alquan. We're still waiting on you to go to Mississippi to debate a real person on your. See, that even sounds like Chico. I mean, sound like Alquan. Hey. That's a good one. That's a good one, Chico. My brother Mark says, people out here love you, like Farrakhan said, attack the man. We love whoever do so is worthy of death. I don't think I read that right. Okay. People out here love you like Farrakhan said. The man we love, whoever do so is worthy of death. I think I understand what you're saying, Mark. That y'all love me, anybody bring me harm, they're worthy of death. I hope I said that right. Yeah, I think Chico is Alquan. And I'm really seriously thinking about going on Alquan's live stream. If they can maintain their composure, because see, really, quite honestly, I like Alquan. I think Alquan is a very smart guy. He's really not caught up in a lot of that Black Power stuff, but he is influenced by it because he did say he was pro-Black, right? Yeah.
Hey, brother, Taalik, I gotta make a move. So we will revisit this later.
Yeah, I'm rolling out too.
All right, peace, brother.
Yeah, peace out. And brother Talib is off the air, and I'm getting ready to get out of here myself. But I plan to come on later on this week up until Soul Liberation Day, and I want to have a good time with everybody in the house. Soul Liberation Day, Saturday, December the 7th, 2019 at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, since I'm here in Atlanta. 2:30 Central Time. And on that note, I really appreciate everybody for joining me. Those who are here now, my Facebook, those who will be listening to this live stream later on, I really appreciate it. I thank you so much. Y'all really got it going on. And until next time, what you said to it? I got 5 dislikes. Oh wow! So just send me MD20. Send me an email, and we can see what we can do. Yes, Sunshine. Unfortunately, the lives are spontaneous, but we're gonna be doing a little something all week. So, hey, yeah. I want to thank Chico, Alquan. I think that's Al. He's really Alquan. Thank you, Chico, Twin, Sunshine, Scott, everybody in the chat room. My Facebook. I wanna send a shout out to YouTube and Facebook for giving us the privilege for allowing us to be here before you. Without YouTube and Facebook, I probably wouldn't be able to talk to you the way I do. And this talk, as always, has been amazing. Until next time, as Don Cornelius always used to say, I wish us love, peace, and soul. Check y'all out on the flip.